What's up, everybody? It's your buddy, it's your pal, Mr. Nice Guy. Welcome back, College Football 26. If you watched earlier today, had a really great run through on Battlefield 6 campaign. It's getting really fun, man. There's a lot of great missions, great storyline. I have to say, I'm very, very impressed. Very impressed with the run through thus far. It's a winner in my book. It's an absolute winner in my book. But we got to get back to the battlefield where things are decided in college football. It's a whole different type of field. Same battle, though. We're going to be fighting it out here in the SEC. If you've been with us through this series, you know we started everything out as an offensive coordinator at Delaware. Helped them go and win a conference championship. Had a great season there. Made it through the first round of coaching possibilities. I was like, I don't think we'll go. Nothing really great. And then the second round came around, and we were offered the Vanderbilt head coaching job. Let's say they were probably a little desperate. Spent 2 years at Vanderbilt. Pretty good teams. 10-2 our first year. Made the college football playoff. Hosted a game. We ended up losing. The next year, same regular season record. 10-2. Just kind of difficult to get over those humps. We had a lot of problems with away games. We were pretty good at home. Had a great win over Georgia. Made it to the college football playoff. Won a couple of playoff games, kind of pushed our way there, still ended up short of the prize. Never made the conference championship game. Recruiting was getting difficult, and just kind of decided that, we needed to move on to maybe go back to that coordinator position. And there was some offensive coordinator. There was a couple of head coaching spots, and then a spot for a defensive coordinator, and that's where we find ourselves today. It's the defensive coordinator at Alabama. Funny enough, the very next week, their offensive coordinator left to take on the head coaching job at Clemson. And so we could have been the OC here, but we ended up jumping the gun, taking the DC job. We're actually doing pretty good. Got one of the top-rated defenses in the country. Phenomenal in interception, and we've got two great players. One of them a redshirt freshman linebacker, Muse, who's just lights out in the middle of the field, just really guards that middle of the defense, and he's had a sack. Some pretty decent tackles in the run game, but his thing has been guarding that middle, those over-the-middle throws where he's getting his picks. I think we're 6 weeks in, 7 picks, I think I remember. Let's take a look. Haven't played any college football today, but I do believe, let's see, where's Muse? There he is, 7. 6 games, 7 picks. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. We've also got Relaford, who's left edge, but he's playing a rusty tackle position, 10.5 sacks. We've also got Beeman, our full-time defensive tackle, has got 7 sacks now. So lots of sacks. Muse is covering the middle of that field, covering the middle zone. We've got ourselves one heck of a team here. Nothing to do in recruiting. We took care of recruiting at the end of our last stream, and so we're just going to jump right into it. This is Alabama's arch nemesis right here, Oklahoma. We lost to them last year in Norman. They came to Tuscaloosa this year. We lost to them again. We made the college football playoff even after losing the SEC championship game. But who do we pull in the first round? Oklahoma. And we're headed to Norman. We're headed to Norman a week from Friday. We're going to be the very first playoff game of the postseason. It's going to be on a Friday night. Hopeful that in the SEC championship game, we had some guys that were injured. We had some guys that were out. So hopeful that we'll get some guys back. Most importantly, getting Josh Cuevas, our starting tight end, back. He's just a safety net there for Ty Simpson. He's a safety valve, be able to get out there and make some catches when no one else is open. And we have not had him the last couple of weeks. So be good to get him. But here we're worried about our defense. Alabama won the national championship last year, so we come in with a well-stacked defense. There we go. Good tackle there. Gave up 4 yards. That's a bit more than I would like to. We haven't faced a lot of great running teams, but when we have, it's been difficult. Surprised the game actually pronounced his name correct, Abear. Oh, my God. Fell down on the route. Oh, my gosh. Oklahoma is giving us fits at the moment. We're going to have to get our act together. This happened to our defense in our last game. We got a very slow start. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There's Muse. There's Muse. QB sneak. Not much you can do about that. There we go. Good tackle. There we go. There we go. All right. Slowing things down. There we go. Relaford just powering his way through there. And we pushed them out of field goal range. Step up. Just let it go back. There we go. There we go. I have to remember, we've got a new guy returning punts for us. A lot faster. A lot. Yeah. All right. Nothing. We do have a role of an emergency offensive play caller. We will step in and call plays if the need arises. That was a design quarterback run. That was really weird. There we go. I'm going to show 3. Freaking running backs out there like nobody's. Show 2. Kind of the same thing we had going on last week. Just inability to really get pressure with 4. We'll see what we can do here. Let's start running man coverage. I think that's really what we're going to have to do. So this is cover 3. We want to show cover 2. See if we can confuse this quarterback. Gets that throw off. Nobody covering the running back. They're doing a lot of underneath stuff. So I think we're really going to have to switch to man coverage. Of course, that didn't work there. Goodness gracious. And he's in. Offense has some real firepower. We're going to have to start playing press. going to keep playing press. I want the guys to play down here, play tight. Still doing all these underneath throws. Press again, press again. Press your guys. There we go. They're going to go for it. Press your guys, press your guys. Underneath. Oh my God. Press. Press. They got it. Goodness gracious. Press your guys. Press them. Press them. My God. These guys are just... Our defensive line has no time to get any pressure on this quarterback. We need a turnover. Press them, press them, press them. There we go. Fumble. That's what I'm talking about. Muse gets himself a fumble recovery. That's what we needed. That's what we desperately needed. Offense goes down. They score the touchdown. There we go. There we go, Muse. Press him. There we go. Way to knock that ball down. Press him, press him, press him. We have to play aggressive now. Boom, there we go. Overload blitz. Press him. Oh, there we go. I mean, that's what we're going to have to do. Sabri back there to return now. All right. All right. We scored right before the half. Very nice. Press them. I didn't mean to control Muse. There we go. Press him. Knock that ball out, man. Yeesh. All right, we're going to go zone, or we're going to go man. Press him. There we go. Good tackle. 3rd and 9. Tackle for loss. Press him. Why does he have all day to throw? There we go. Good punt. Good punt. Insta touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Thank you, offense. Come on, guys. Wait, who is this guy? Nope. Nope. They're going to go for it. Oh, they're not? What? Probably a fake. He punts it. Wow. Boom. There we go. Good tackle, Muse. Wrap him up, baby. There we go. 4th and 4. They're going for it. All day to throw. Fourth quarter. Up by 2 scores going in the fourth quarter. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oklahoma, man. There we go. Who else but Relaford? There we go. There we go. 2 sacks on the day. We put the linebackers right up to the line, and then they drop back into coverage. Stepped out. Got bumped out. All right, now offense is struggling. Just keep throwing to their running back out of the backfield. We can't allow that to continue to happen. Boom, there we go. That's Relaford again. Great sack. Sack number 3 on the day. All right. Good punt return. Offense drives down, gets a field goal. Very nice. Just continue to play aggressive. Oh, my God. Number 5, you got to tackle, man. Who else but Muse? He threw it right to him. His 8th interception on the year. And that's your ball game, folks. The defense struggled in that first quarter, but after that, they shut it down. 8 interceptions for Muse. Relaford goes up to 13.5 sacks on the season, and this defense is on fire. Absolutely on fire. Goodness gracious. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. 5-star free safety. 4-star Sam linebacker. 4-star defensive tackle. Love it, love it, love it. He's visiting this week, but he's already committed. Love it. Wide receiver gets offensive player of the week. Very nice. Texas A&M comes to town. So here's what it is, folks. Here's what it is. Now it's really a big question of, do we leave this role as Alabama's defensive coordinator? Is there a role that is better? And I don't know. I honestly don't know. Look at that. We can send the house off. Let's go ahead. Let's do the hard sell. Let's get that going. Listen, a lot of people complaining about, or Notre Dame is complaining, and Alabama, and all this stuff going on, and everything about the college football playoff and all that. And I'm just like, man. But then I got to thinking, I'm like, hey, you know what would be fun? Would be to be the head coach of Notre Dame, because when you're the head coach of Notre Dame, they are an independent, so we would get to make our own schedule. That would be wild. Let's go ahead and throw this guy on a bye week here. We're going to talk playing time with him. All right, tackle here. Let's go ahead and throw him on the Kentucky game. Right edge. Throw him on this weekend. It sucks these guys are coming on a bye weekend, but the least that I can do is Throw a couple of guys on there. Actually, you know what? This 3-star strong safeties, I'm not going to go after them. I could get some safeties in the transfer portal. I think that's probably the best thing that we could do. Let's take this off. I want to bump this guy to a 50. And we're going to take the 25 off on this punter, and we're going to bump him to a 50. Just to try to hurry the process along. I mean, we have 26 total recruits. We've landed a free safety. We've landed a lot of good players, and we're just going to keep it going. We currently back in the number 1 spot with the number 1 class, not far ahead of Georgia, not far ahead. We're up there. Let's see. Good players of the week. I want to check Heisman. I keep checking Heisman for my defensive guys. They're still not there. Really? Wow, my defensive guys are still not there, and they're having one heck of a season. Let's check our conference standings. How do things look in the SEC? Alabama sitting number 1. We are 4-0 in the conference. We've got a few teams here, a lot of teams. Vanderbilt, our old school, 3-1 in conference play. That's pretty good. 3-1 Kentucky, 3-1 Ole Miss, 3-1 Georgia, 3-1 Auburn, 3-1 LSU. A lot of good teams still sitting there. Things are looking pretty good. In the top 25, Auburn and Georgia are down there. Clemson, the former offensive coordinator of Alabama, Ryan Grubb, the head coach of Clemson, they are 7-0. Definitely a possibility we're going to face them in the playoffs. Take a quick look at our team schedule. We beat Miami. We're their only loss. They're 6-1, 4-0. They are number 4, and we beat them by 1 point. LSU, we are their one lone conference loss. They're number 13. We beat them 33-7. Florida State, 1 of 2 losses for them. Oklahoma State, we're their only loss. Ole Miss, we're their only conference loss. So we got a lot of great wins right here to start our season out. That should keep us number 1 the remainder of the season. We went up, beat Missouri. Missouri gave us some pretty good fits. Oklahoma started to give us some fits, and we got the job done. All we've got left, Texas A&M, Florida, Kentucky, and then we got 2 big games here, Texas and Auburn. We do have to go to Florida, to the Swamp. The Swamp is never easy, and Kentucky is still not ranked, but they're sitting there at 5-1. That's a good football team. Texas A&M and Kentucky both come to us. That's not too bad. Oh, we got to go to Austin against Texas. That's tough. If you've watched our Vanderbilt season last season, that was one of our losses, and Texas didn't look all that good record-wise, and we went up there and got beat. That was a tough environment. Auburn we have to face in the Iron Bowl. That could be a fight for a trip to the conference championship, but we're playing that at home, baby. Great season so far. This is a short one, but what an exciting game it was. Our players are looking great. Our defense is looking great. We're one of the best defensive coordinators in the nation. We're one of the best coaches in the nation. And, man, let me tell you, to be able to go coach Notre Dame and have that independent tag and be able to completely build our schedule how we want it, oh, man, that level of power would be insane. Till next time, it's your buddy, it's your pal, Mr. Nice Guy. I'll catch you later.